Happy Wednesday, folks. In this video, we're just going to go over the latest Detroit Lions news for you folks. We're going to do injury updates, player acquisition at the bottom of the roster in regards to signing a player to the active roster as well as cutting players, a player going on IR with the practice squad. We're going to get into all of that. Lions versus the Ravens. And the number has changed on that. Remember that the Lions were a 5.5-point underdog. But right now, that line is switched. They are now only a 4.5-point underdog. So Vegas has seen a little bit of change there. Now, obviously, that could be for what the Lions did versus the Bears. But I do think if you look at the Ravens defense versus the Lions offense, the Lions offense can put up those points. And then plus Kyle Van Noy, I don't believe he is going to be playing in this game. He is being dinged up. So I think with those factors in mind, you're seeing the points move. Now I wonder if the points continue to move because it's only Wednesday. And generally speaking, they give 3 points to the home team. So it's starting to show that people are starting to believe the Detroit Lions a little bit, that can be the old Detroit Lions. Now look, I've said it before. I've showed it. The Lions haven't won in Baltimore versus the Ravens in 20 years. We've only won one time since 2005. So the Lions have everything against them, but what they said, we got blown out the last time. Maybe they want to go out there and prove themselves, and I legit think that the Lions can pull a win out of this on Monday Night Football. But what do you guys think? Do you think that the Detroit Lions are going to win the game? Do you think they're going to lose the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This article came up, and I thought this was funny. And this is because we picked up a guy on the practice squad, Malik Cunningham, former wide receiver quarterback, very mobile guy. And I didn't even read this article. I just used this pretty much as just graphics right here, to be honest with you. So I haven't even read the article, but go ahead and read it just in case. The Lions picked up Malik Cunningham, and that's how they're going to kind of utilize him as the mobile quarterback, the fast guy, to help out the defense in practice. That's why I believe they did. Now, this is a good thing, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people say it's a desperation. I read somewhere else, someone thought it was desperation. No, because I look at Calvin Shepard. He did good against Jordan Love. He did good against Caleb Williams. Why not attempt to, you're going against the ultimate mobile quarterback. This is the best one. Anything helps. If that helps, it's getting a fast guy to kind of prepare the linebackers and the edges, how to deal with him. If it helps out any bit, I'm fine with it. That's a good thing. It's going to help the team out. It's going to be a tough game. They put up points. The Ravens are number 1 in the NFL in scoring. The Lions are number 3. Lions defense is better than the Ravens defense. Ravens right now ranked 31 pretty much on every stat. So they're going to put up, it's going to be probably a shootout type of game. So if we can slow down Lamar Jackson, maybe just in a handful of drives, the Lions have a shot to win that game because they can score. In my opinion, the Lions will be able, not saying they're going to, with this offense versus that defense, they'll be able to score on every drive. I think that the Bears defense may be a little bit better than the Ravens defense at this point right now. So even though they got amazing safeties in Baltimore, secondary's pretty good. But the Lions, they can score the points. So we'll see how they prep for Lamar Jackson. It's going to be intriguing to watch. If they contain Lamar Jackson, then my belief in this defense in this year is going to go up tenfold. Because with all the mobile quarterbacks in the NFL, and you is to be able to contain the best one, that would be huge. I'm not looking for sacks in this game. This is not a big sack game, in my opinion. This is going to be a game of containment and forcing the Ravens to throw the ball. The Ravens are one of the worst teams right now in the NFL in passing, and I don't think it has anything to do with Lamar Jackson because he's 83 completion percentage. It's the fact that they run the ball so much, and so they don't pass as much. So if we can slow down Lamar Jackson, force him to throw, that's a net benefit to Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, where we get those turnovers. Turnovers win you games, and we're going to need extra possessions in this game. So having Cunningham coming in here, helping out a little bit, not going to get upset it. Can't get upset with adding him. I don't know how it's going to work out, right? We don't know how it's going to work. Maybe it doesn't help out at all. But it's better than doing nothing. Cunningham's a fast SOB. We'll give it a try and see the mobile quarterback. Plus, connections with the Ravens, right? Who do you got winning the game? L for Lions, R for Ravens. Give me your thoughts in the comments right now. Go over the NFC North really, really quick here. Green Bay, 2-0. They are a real competition in the NFC North. We're sitting at 1-1. But J.J. McCarthy, I thought, would be better than what he is. Now, he could get better, but 58 completion percentage is cheeks. If this continues, the Lions should have they should have 3 more bye weeks with the Bears and the Minnesota Vikings because they look terrible. J.J. McCarthy hasn't looked that good. We'll see if that continues, maybe gets better. In the Bears, they look terrible. So I think the Lions probably get 3 more wins out of the NFC North. Maybe 4 if we could beat the Packers, and I think we get a revenge game in Thanksgiving. We get a revenge game. Talked about this. The Lions have a lot of players that we had to do a little transactions here. Trystan Colon, he's now to the 53-man roster. Shane Zylstra placed on injured reserve, and that sucks for him and special teams. A good special teams player, our number 3 tight end. So he is done. Lions cut linebacker Monty Rice from the practice squad. We just talked about Malik Cunningham, how he was signed, and then Lions signed Ross Dwelley to the practice squad, the tight end there. So it sucks that we lose Shane Zylstra for a little bit, but, from a Lions franchise perspective, it's not Brock Wright and it's definitely not Sam Laporta, but it does hurt the special teams, and that is something that we don't want. We don't want special teams being hurt. We don't like that. Now, this article here is just a mailbag. I didn't even read the whole thing. I wanted to go over 2 questions here so we can talk about it because I heard it on this morning on X's and Bros. I've been talking about the Marcus Davenport thing for a while. It sucks. They banked on Marcus Davenport, and everybody and their mom knew that Davenport cannot last. And he's already dinged up. Now, we don't know the extent of the injury right now. Today, the injury report will come out at 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll do a video then. That could be something that we do. But I like Al-Qadim Mohammed. That's great. That's cool that he's going to get more playing time. Fine. But you banked on Marcus Davenport. We have to get more edges, and you can't rely on a guy who's constantly dinged up. And he's dinged up. It was a game and a half. So, at some point, we have got to, as a team, look at, if he can't last a whole year, what you going to do? You need to potentially get more depth there. Now, I think at the NFL trade deadline, the Lions need to make a move. That's my opinion. I didn't trust Davenport coming into the season. I definitely don't trust it after being dinged up, getting a second opinion that's never good. The Lions need to go to the trade deadline and make a move, in my opinion. Maybe get a Kayvon Thibodeau. That would be great, right? Team like the Giants, 0-2, probably going to be 0-3 here soon. Make a move. Maybe the Giants get a win. I think they face the Bears. So who do you got winning the game on Monday night? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to get back to this mailbag video. Says, could be the Lions looking for offensive linemen in the trade deadline. I don't think they'd look for linemen. I'd go with the edge position. Why is that? Because that's what we need. Terrion Arnold, he has improved. He's got to get a little bit better, though. He has improved. Could have had a couple picks. That would have been good. Hassanin, we don't know when Hassanin's going to be back. We want Hassanin to get back soon, but it's probably going to be 3/4 away of the season. That's why I've been adamant about getting a pass rusher. We couldn't get Smith. We didn't get Clowney. There's not a lot on the market right now. Are Lions struggling against the run? I hear that. I didn't see any struggling, folks, man. I thought the Lions did pretty decent against the run. Mobile quarterbacks, guys. You're defending two. You're defending the quarterback and the run game. I thought they did pretty good. Derrick Henry is a different beast. He's a great running back. He's going to punish us a little bit. That's going to happen, right? But as long as you can slow it down, that's what it's all about. You're going to get. But the Lions' run defense, I thought, has done pretty good, especially considering the mobile quarterback. I've heard that as well. I don't really think it's such a big deal in stop the run, and we got a huge test on Monday. This is the run team from hell here. All they do is run, 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 run. So our run defense is going to get tested on Monday. That's for sure. We'll find out. So give me your thoughts about the Lions news. With that said, folks, adios.